Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you're tuning in via Instagram, welcome, my loves. Okay. Patreon members, we're going to get into the extended, as usual, at the end of the video. We're doing your monthlies, okay, for November right now. These are really timeless. So whenever you click on this, if it resonates, you take what you need, you leave what you do not. Remember, you are not just responsible for mastering your zodiac sign. You are responsible for mastering all 12 aspects of the zodiac, because all 12 aspects of the zodiac make up aspects of yourself. Okay, so popping up for the first week, let's see what we got, y'all. You are going to have to ground yourself, okay, and you want to be the hunter, not the haunted. Okay, now and I say haunted, but the card really said hunted, right? And I did that purposely, all right? So all of the cards have been pre-shuffled and pre-pulled, okay? And we are going to break down exactly what you may need to pay attention to as you move throughout the month, okay? First week, they're asking you right off the bat to ground yourself. You got Earth Chakra popping up. This is grounding you to this physical realm, meditation, music, yoga, something that brings you to a place where you can find your center and tap into your wholeness, okay, your truth, all right? You want to be the hunter, not the haunted or the hunted, okay? So you definitely don't want to allow past shit, past trauma, past people that may be circling back, okay, around this time to keep you in the place where you are. I really want to hear, like, I'm hearing like a roller coaster. Okay, if you pay attention to this owl, okay, and the sacred geometry around the owl, you also need to know the owl is one of the animals on this planet that can rotate their head 180 degrees, which means that they can see shit in the back of their head that you can't see, honey, okay? So if you ground yourself, you will be able to see things that you were not able to see. That is a message for the first week, okay? Now, energetically, you have a lot of intuitive energy going on, okay? You got the Princess of Swords energy. You are dealing with energy where you're going to have to tap into your heart and be honest with yourself. You got energy where promises may have been made but not delivered, and you are also going to have to take a look at to see where you played a role in a part of, I want to say this what do they call these things? Not a formula. The problem. No. What do they have a mathematical, okay, I can't remember, but you need to see what the word is at the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember the word that I'm saying. But the bottom line is you need to be able to find where you are the common denominator in situations, okay, and look at your role that you're playing, okay? There may have been some promises that was made that was not delivered. There's a lot of intuitive energy popping off on this first week, okay? Maybe even someone feeling a little bit hopeless, okay, with the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands energy is asking someone to step up and take responsibility and step up and take leadership. You've learned a lot, right? This is someone that has a vision and has a plan. But really, I kind of feel like for this first week, you're going to have to watch the woe is me pity party, okay? Especially if things are circling back from the past. You do not want your past to hunt you. You have a lot of intuitive energy popping off on the board and a lot of heart chakra energy popping off on the board in the first week. And we're going to break these cards down in the extension, okay? You are also dealing with energy in this first week of someone that's also maybe feeling a little down, a little depressed, a little unsure of where this is going, or unsure of if the past is going to put a damper on this thing. This is definitely maybe causing some hiccup in with maybe emotional blockage. Somebody may not truly be communicating about how they feel, or may feel disappointed, or or maybe even in despair because they're not truly articulating how they feel, okay? Someone feels that they may have been very patient in this situation, but there may not have been any teamwork coming off on your part, okay, or you could be feeling that way, all right? It kind of feels like there's loving energy in the atmosphere here with both parties, but it also feels like, I want to say the blame game. And it kind of feels like both people, both people may not have been ready, or both people are still in a place where they have some work to do, because of the way they're thinking. Instead of them thinking this is divine intervention and this is divine timing, both parties are feeling very, maybe even depressed about something, disappointed about something, right? This is why it's asking you in this first week that you do not want to you don't want to let your past keep you there. Don't be the hunter, not the haunted, honey. Or the hunted. Okay, I'm saying haunted because your past could haunt you, but the card actually says hunted. Okay. All right, so stepping into the second week, my wonderful Scorpios relationship. This is sacral chakra energy. We're talking with karmic patterns. We're talking with trust, right? We're talking about relationships here. We're talking about the change that needs to happen in relationships, okay? And you may need just to take the step. It's saying here, every journey begins with a single step. You do not need to have everything figured out, my wonderful Scorpios. I know that we are glutton for having everything down to a T and knowing all of the details because we're very fixed in energy and we want to know how things are going to play out and we want to know all of that. And that might not be how this week is going to unfold. You may just have to do one moment at a time, one step at a time as you unpack in this week with energy, okay? Just know that as you're moving throughout the week, the dominant energy that you are really dealing with is root chakra energy. Root chakra energy deals with family. It deals with money, okay? It deals with you, what's on your mind, what's troubling you. It deals with your sexual energy, which is your creative energy, okay? So, by the second week, you got a lot of root chakra energy popping off here. But some of you are in a place right now, my wonderful Scorpios, where you're willing to accept things, right? You're willing to accept things. You're willing to accept things and take responsibility. Things are going to be moving very quickly for you, maybe having to take action by the second week of November, okay? Or feeling like you need to take action or having to take action for some things that you need to get in alignment, maybe even around finances, okay? So you need to know that you may have to physically do some things around finances or take some action towards things that you may not have necessarily been putting in the work towards, okay? And part of that is taking responsibility, okay? Accepting things and taking responsibility. Now, the energy that you are interacting with by the second week, however, this could be someone with very high highs and lows. This could also be someone that may be fearing the change. Maybe even a little bit unrealistic about how things are supposed to unfold. This person could be going through a bit of an overwhelming situation, and this could be why you need to make movement and take action so quickly. Yeah. You've made an investment and you may be calling in for a return on your investment, but accepting that, you're taking responsibility and accepting things. And this may be causing someone some high highs and some low lows because they're having to deal with things. They're definitely afraid of what's to come. And they may be a little bit moody about this energy. So this moody energy that you may need to pay attention to in your relationships around the second week, okay? One day at a time. Somebody got their bags packed, so somebody could be moving towards you, away from you, based on this second week. We will clarify this in the extended, okay? Yeah. One step at a time. Somebody could feel happy now and were depressed, yeah, because now you're back in their life. We're going to clarify this. Something is going on by the second week that we're going to clarify. All right, but what you do need to know in the second week is you will have to deal with relationships and the changes that's happening within those relationships, okay? You are going to have to take responsibility of some things, okay, and some action. You could be dealing with somebody that's a little unrealistic about the changes that needs to be made, and they have high highs and low lows, and they're also afraid of the change and maybe being a little unrealistic about how all of that change is supposed to unfold, okay? By the third week in, they're asking you to trust your intuition and tap into your psychic development. That means that you can be communicating with source. This is perceptive energy. This is third eye chakra energy. How you see a thing is very important, because how you see a thing also governs how you might experience that thing. Okay, so not only are they asking you to trust your intuition by the third week, you're also being asked to tap in. Hi, sweetie. You're also being asked to tap into that inner trust. Okay, you want to trust yourself. A lot of intuitive energies popping off on this third week for you. You will have to make some type of decision here on the third week, especially pertaining to whether or not you're going to sit in the place of there's something emotionally around money that you may need to have to pay attention to on the third week. There's some type of a decision around money that you're going to have to pay attention to on the third week. I kind of feel like, don't rebel though. Trust your intuition on this, and we're going to clarify this, because whatever decision that you make in the third week, you need to do things differently. That's the major thing, because the way you've been doing things is not working. Okay, and this is around money and maybe even career that you may need to be mindful on the third week. Yep, it's right here. Yep. Whatever codependencies you may have around money, or fears that you may have around money on the third week, okay? There's energy coming in. And this energy could be very assertive or very aggressive, because there are going to have to be some changes made. So there's, it feels like by the third week, there's energy that you are going to be interacting with or approaching with that's going to help with some codependencies. There's a breakage of codependency. So if someone was codependent on you, you can see some of that being broken up. If you were codependent on someone, you can see some of that broken up. But you're going to have to trust, use your perception in the third week, okay? You're going to have to trust yourself in the third week and use your perception, honey. That's going to be key. A lot of intuition is popping off in the third week. So you are a water sign. You're very intuitive. You're very able to go to the depths of things. This is the week to do so. This third week is the week to do the work and go to the depths of things, so you can gain a greater understanding before you make certain moves or decisions, okay? By the fourth week, soul's healing is popping up, and this is your soul star chakra. This is the chakra right above your crown chakra. So we're talking about pure communication with source, with the cosmos, the ethereal realm, the akashic field, okay? Now, let me just even say this to you. If you can think about the soul star chakra as like the umbilical cord that keeps you connected between this earthly realm and the spiritual realm. I'm just doing this and I kind of feel like I interrupted. Like, oh my gosh, yeah. I just did that and I feel like the heat and tingling sensation all over my head right now. Shit is crazy. But real, and it feels amazing. Okay, so soul healing is popping out. That means that you're going to be experiencing some deep level soul healing this week, or you could be invoking deep soul healing for someone this week. Okay, it's asking you to be in the world but not of the world this week, which you need to understand your sovereignty this week. Okay, people is always going to have some shit to say, especially if they're not doing anything for themselves. So just don't get caught up in the naysayers, the haters, the liars. You don't want to get caught up in that energy this week. You have lots of healing popping off this week, okay? You do need, I do feel like there is going, okay, we're going to clarify. Some changes are going to unfold by the end of the month. Okay, you got energy where you could be ending something, especially where love is concerned, and maybe paying attention to your options. Okay. Yep, this is probably where the healing is coming in, because you're interacting with energy where someone wants to walk away from being impatient. There's forgiveness and acceptance from the board. There's forgiveness and acceptance on the board from all of the conflict and the strife. Someone may be coming in with an apology, or you may be giving you may be the one granting an apology, right? Towards the end of this month. If you start off the month grounding yourself and really not getting caught up in your feelings, by the end of the month you will gain an apology. If you don't get caught up in your feelings, and if you don't get in your own way, everything is going to unfold the way that it's supposed to unfold by the end of the month. Somebody wants to apologize and take responsibility for the things that they've done. Okay. All right. One of the cards that jumped out for you. Ooh, shock of the new. Boom, baby. Didn't I say that? And this is what I feel like it is. I feel like this, whatever this is going to be different, Scorpios. Shock of the new, honey. Shock of the new. That's what I might title your video, is Shock of the New, for my wonderful Scorpios. Y'all got a lot of newness popping off. I was talking to my niece Pooh today, and she was telling me she got to put me in TikTok, y'all, because the way I be seasoning the meat just don't sound right. It don't sound right. It don't sound normal. So, so shock of the new, y'all. Like, get acquainted with all the energies around you, okay? You're ending off the month. You're ending off the month with some beautiful, beautiful energy, okay? So you want to know that your soul's healing is coming into place. You got shock of the new coming in, and you're going to have options, okay? So you're going to want to tap into that. So if you were tuning in via Instagram, I appreciate you. If you were tuning in via YouTube, I also appreciate you, okay? If you're tuning in via Patreon, stay tuned, because we are going to unpack the cards, my lovelies, okay? So you guys are going to be able to get a wonderful breakdown of the cards, okay? So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. We're in retrograde, so y'all gonna have to excuse me. I appreciate y'all. Embrace and celebrate yourself. Begin the month by grounding yourself so you can get a shock of the new, okay? Don't get caught up in your feelings. You want to definitely be the owl this month and see all aspects of things, okay? All right? So I love you guys. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. And I'm going to see you guys over on Patreon, my loves. Bye-bye. All right, Patreon family. How are we going to do this? Let's break down week 1. Okay? Uh-oh. I dropped my pencil, y'all. Okay. What's up? This is what's popping off. Y'all know y'all got to be grounded, and you need to be the hunter and not the haunted. Thank you, my love. Right? I know I keep saying haunted instead of hunted, because I kind of feel like the haunted is past shit coming back to haunt you if you are not careful, okay? Dominant chakra y'all have popping off on the board, my wonderful Scorpios, in this first week. And look at all this green and purple. Green is heart chakra energy. Purple is crown chakra energy. Okay. Now, can I just explain something to y'all? When we're dealing with heart chakra energy, we're dealing with love. We're dealing with forgiveness. We're dealing with, I even want to go as far as saying romance for some people, right? Because heart chakra does deal with romance. It deals with love too. It also deals with the inner child. It also deals with you being able to have a playful nature, acceptance, nurturing energy. Like, you know, all of that's wrapped up in here, right? However, you got the Princess of Swords popping up with the Judgment card in reverse. This says to me that promises may have been made and somebody may not have been taking responsibility. It is time for a rebirth here, okay? So, as you are grounding yourself and you're allowing yourself to be the hunter and not the hunted, if you are now interacting with energy, you cannot allow the past to keep you bound, okay? I kind of feel like if you're still holding on to past shit where somebody may have made promises and then deliver, okay, and that's what's keeping you trapped and keeping you depressed, okay? You're going to have to tap into your King of Wands energy. Your King of Wands energy is asking you to utilize everything that you've had to go through. Utilize all of the pain. You are now, I want to say, able to utilize all of the shit that you've been through and become that person that you want to be in a relationship, in a career field, in a marriage, in a you know, in your role as a parent. Like, you get to utilize all of that, right? Utilize all of that, but you can't sit up in that with this depressed energy, right? You can't sit up here with this depressed energy. You're gonna have to figure some shit out. What you do not want to do is you're moving through this month and you're grounding yourself and you're looking at all aspects and all areas of your life. You don't want to do that. See, King of Coins. King of Coins is saying that you want to push past. This is all about legacy building. This is also about family building. Okay? Family building, legacy building. This is structure. This is order coming in here. Okay? You need to know that. Eight of Swords is some of you are still isolating yourself and keeping yourself away from this, okay? Isolating yourself and oh, shit. And, you know, you want to know why? Because you're fucking stuck in the past. And you're being unrealistic about stuff. Ground yourself. I keep saying to you, do not allow your past to keep you stuck. Don't allow your past to haunt you this first week, honey. Okay? You're dealing with somebody that's also feeling a little bit disappointed about the love and the way maybe things may have transpired between this situation or between you guys. Okay, this could be family, friends, foe, lover, or not. Okay, this person feel like they may have to put in some patience within the teamwork. Okay, they're coming in with an offer. However, with this Knight of Cups energy. Okay, let's clarify this offer. Knight of Wands energy. Okay. Maybe moving quickly, a little bit frustrated. Why are they frustrated? They coming in with an offer, but they frustrated. The Chariot card, they now have direction. The Three of Cups. Okay, they want to celebrate, but they're frustrated because they want to celebrate in what? They want to celebrate in where are you? You in the past. You in the past. They want to celebrate. Scorpio. See? Yep. Bottom of the deck. They want to utilize what they have, but you still in the past. You cannot do that this first week. You cannot do that. Especially if this is somebody circling back that you love, that you care about. Okay, they coming in. Y'all are both looking at past shit. Somebody got to jump out of that. They're jumping out of that, but you still a little hesitant. You still like, I don't know about your ass. Like, I don't know if I want to even give your ass a try. I don't even know if I want to let you move in my house type shit. This could be a child. This could be a family member. This could be a foe. Right? And it's coming back, but both of you are still looking at the past. And this person is coming in with a genuine offer. This person also know that they need to be patient with you because they fucked up. Scorpio, you could be the one that fucked up. And you could be the one that knows that you need to be patient as this person gets it together. Second week, it's all about relationships. And it's telling you to take it step by steps, right? Okay. I kind of feel like, yeah, you're going to have to watch yourself by the second week. Okay. You are definitely talking about what you invested. You know that forgiveness is needed and you are ready to take responsibility by the second week. That is really good energy to have by the second week, okay? That's great energy to have by the second week because you're in a position, my love, where you are actually, right? Watch how you fit in things by the second week. Okay? You're going to have to watch your role and how you did things in this situation, okay? Yep. You're going to have to watch that. I feel like you're going to have to watch that. Watch how you handle situations by the second week. See? You got the Knight of Cups coming in. But you got the King of Coins. This could be selfish. You could be operating from a place of selfish. You're going to have to make a decision if you're going to be selfish and how you playing things out. You got good energy coming in here where if you make the decision knowing that if you go after what you want and you be consistent, it is going to unfold. The thing that I'm questioning right here is this Princess of Wands energy in reverse, which lets me know that you could be a little bit immature with how you move because you lying to yourself about something, Scorpio, or you feel, you still may be in a place of disappointment, Ace of Wands, or maybe disappointed from the past. You're still holding yourself. You were still in isolation over some things. You were still isolating yourself in the past. This is why it's asking you to work on this shit. It kind of feels like somebody's holding somebody hostage from past situations. Okay? If you are not doing that, Scorpio, then somebody could be holding you hostage from past situations. Yeah. Somebody is afraid to take that risk. King of Wands, that could make them seem a little bit more like do what I say, not what I do type shit, Hermit card, they're thinking about the shit that they've done. Two Page of Swords. They're coming in with the communication. They've been thinking. Okay, 7, okay. Clarify this. Okay. They've been thinking. Things have not been fair. And they know decision is decision time. Things have not been fair. It's decision time, honey. Let's see what we got. There was lies, not looking at themselves, right? Now, they're ready to accept all of that. There was lies. They were not looking at themselves. Now they're ready to accept all of that. They're ready to forgive and move from the past or be forgive so they can move on. Yep, see? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, they're ready to recover spiritually as well as financially if this put them in a financial hole. Let me just tell you, if anybody's building something with anybody right now and the both of you are still keeping each other locked up in the past, that's not going to help you. Y'all going to have to break free from that. Okay? And if you're going to release somebody from your energetic field, just release them, honey. Trusting your intuition is going to be very key on the 3rd week. Okay? Yeah. And you know that. You know decision time. You know it's decision time. Right? You got the hanged woman followed by the 9 of coins followed by the Hierophant. You're going to have to make a decision if you're going to hold on to past things, especially about how you manifest with this person, you know, about this investment, okay? Putting in the work, how you all accumulate things together, you know? King of Pentacles followed by the Devil card, okay? There may have been some type of codependency there, especially around money, okay? Queen of Wands in reverse. This person could be aggressively ready to move forward and do things differently. Okay? Yep. Yep. And Queen of Swords in reverse. And they could be very well clearly speaking their truth. And that could come across a little cold and icy sometimes. Right? And I just don't, I feel like that's, yeah, that could come across a little cold and icy sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Especially if they feel like you're not doing your part. Yep. Yep, especially you. Yeah. It's kind of like now they judging things. It's like they don't want it to be a place where, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. If you're, and this could be somebody's business or, building something with somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but somebody's calling somebody out on something. There's a call out. Things are being judged. If you made any fucking promises and you did not, yeah, they're calling you out. Yep, this is legacy building. This has to do with money, maybe even building a business. This doesn't necessarily have to do with a love. This could be a family member. For one in particular person, this is like a sister. And you guys may be trying to do something together. Okay? Okay. Last week, but not least, my loves. Yep. Remember, you're ending the month with the shock of the new, but you're going to have to be in this world and not of it and heal. Alright? I kind of feel like call yourself out on your shit this month, okay? Especially where you feel rigid, especially where you may have been unfair in the situation, all right? Somebody is ready to confront things, is ready to accept things, but what they're not going to deal with is they're not going to deal with any more of the impatience. They're ready to walk away from anything impatient and anything that doesn't feel like it has a direction at this point. They want to do the work and they want to do things right, but they're not going to deal with all of the fuckery and you not working on your shit. I'm going to be really honest with you. And this, if you are cross-watching, this could be the Scorpio. Like they're just not, they love you, they care about you and all of that shit, but they're just not dealing with your shit. I love you, I care about you, but I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with your shit. Yeah, shock of the new. It's just, I love you. Yep, it's okay. A shock of the new is coming in. Like, yeah. It's a beautiful change if you allow it to. Call yourself out on your shit. I kind of feel like this is going to be a call-out month. A beautiful call-out month, though. Seriously, it's going to be a beautiful call-out month. At the end of the month, I kind of feel like if you're open for the wonderful changes, it is going to be available to you, okay? Somebody, yeah, come on with it. Again. Acceptance and forgiveness. This falls out twice in clarification. I can't make this up. This come out twice in the last week. Acceptance and forgiveness. The Queen of Swords. Clearly speaking what you want, honey. Clearly. Okay. You were feeling burnt out. You don't need to feel burnt out anymore. Your Ace of Pentacles is coming in. Okay. Yeah. That's all of that. All of that is contingent on that forgiveness. Shock of the new is coming in. Okay. Embrace it, my love. Embrace it. Okay. Embrace it. It's a beautiful energy to have. Okay. What you wants you is your last message for this month. Okay. Shock of the new. What you wants you, my love. Okay. So remember that. Okay, my wonderful Scorpios. I'm going to see you guys in your next month, please, as well as the dailies. Okay. If you're tuning in via Patreon, I appreciate and I love and Appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for being supportive as I kind of handled all of the things that I needed to with my dad transition, and I appreciate that. Okay, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. You will be seeing your ancestors readings as well as your karmic readings, okay, for this month. Okay, I know you didn't get them last month, but you will be getting them this month. All right, I love each and every one of you, and I'm gonna see you guys in your next monthly. Bye, my wonderful Scorpios.